Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Checking in on you. Forgive the poor lighting tonight. It is pouring rain, and so the only way that I could get this to happen is by turning all the lights on. Hopefully you can hear me. Rain in an RV always sounds a little bit like rain on a tin roof, so it might be a little deafening, but hopefully you hear me over the noise. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope this video finds you at a place of peace today and that you and your family are staying healthy and figuring out how to manage life in this new normal. If you are just now catching me and this is the first time you've caught me live this week, we're doing a video series all about taking ownership over the healthcare in your home. Right now is a really scary and unsettling time, and so I wanted to kind of bring you this series and some questions to ponder and some things to slowly start to implement in order to feel like you have a little bit more control over the ecology of what's going on under your roof. A lot of us are not used to working from home, and so this is a very new thing and uncharted waters in a lot of ways. So we're just trying to shift the energy a little bit into a place of empowerment out of a place of panic and fear. That being said, yesterday we talked a little bit about sleep and rest and stress management, and I mentioned the fact that sometimes we just need to feel the feelings, and that is absolutely true. So today we're going to be talking about how to make sure that we have practices in place to cultivate more joy and fun and play. But that's not to say that there aren't going to be moments where things just feel a little heavy. If you are a fellow empath and you've been picking up on a lot of these heavy energies for a while now, you'll know what I mean by that. It's funny, like I'm kind of socially isolated in general anyway in my life, but I definitely feel the heaviness of, like, there's like tension that's just in the air in every conversation I have, and it's hard, right? So it's totally okay to feel heavy and to feel sad and scared and nervous and disappointed, and also we want to be able to flip that at a moment's notice and be able to really capture moments in time where we can choose to cultivate joy amidst all of this uncertainty. So here are a few little tips and tricks for you as you work on cultivating more joy throughout your day. First off, and this is something I actually have all of my private one-on-one coaching clients do as one of our very first things when we begin a new coaching program, is to make a joy list. And it's weird because I feel like as adults, we don't really think about what brings us joy very often, especially as entrepreneurs and business owners and women. We tend to like be kind of wearing all these different hats, so we're not really pausing to think about what actually brings us joy and what it feels like play to us. And yet when we look at our kids, they could come up with a joy list in a second, right? So create a joy list and maybe work on this together as a family and post it somewhere on your refrigerator, somewhere where you're going to see it all the time. But just list a few things that you can do in your home that bring you a lot of joy, and really kind of tap into what that looks like. They might be things that you haven't done in a very long time, and that is 100% okay. But having a list that you can pull from will help when things feel a little bit heavy and you're not quite sure where to go. Make your joy list. Also, think about picking up next time you're out or uncovering in the basement some board games, puzzles, things that you haven't really dug out, especially if you have young kids at home. Really use this as an invitation to have more family time and more opportunities to play. Maybe learn a new card game. YouTube has a whole bunch of different videos on different things like this. Set up the dominoes if it's been a long time. So find ways that you can utilize what you already have in your home. If you don't want to go and pick up something new, or you're staying inside and you don't want to go out, find what you can use in your home that maybe you haven't unearthed in a while. Something else you could do is like finding favorite TV shows, even maybe ones that you watched a long time ago that brought you joy. I'm a big Friends fan, so that's going to be on repeat. We have the box set here. Taking a lot of bubble baths might be something that brings you joy, right? Maybe it's just simply watching your kids play or throwing the ball for your dog in the yard. Keep it really simple, but find different ways that can spark a little bit more play and a little bit more fun and ease in your day-to-day. Another really big thing that I love to do when cultivating joy is meditation. And before you like shut me off and go, okay, Kelly, with your crazy hippie woo-woo, I'm telling you, there's some really awesome science behind meditation and why it works. There's a really awesome app. It's free. It's called Insight Timer. It's one of my favorites. Download the app. Pick a certain, you can either do it by section or by time, which is what I really love. So you can say, like, I have 5 minutes to meditate, right? And throw yourself on a little meditation, a guided meditation, sit in a corner somewhere for 5 minutes and see how that shifts your energy. And you can even search for meditations on joy, on laughter, on fun, on play, or on things like fear and stress and anxiety, whatever you're feeling. But try to step into that, especially if meditation isn't a practice for you already. Music is another really big way to step into your joy. If you follow me on Instagram, I created a playlist over on Spotify. I will drop the link below here when I finish this video for you. And I've been using the hashtag Quarantunes, and we're having little daily dance party bites. So have some dance breaks, find music that makes you groove, use my playlist if it will help you. It's a very varied playlist, but it has all kinds of music on there that's going to help get you up and moving. So use music to kind of step into more of that play. When we kind of use that rhythm and we get into our body, we can often get out of our head, right? And so that will really help us to find more opportunities for fun as well. I love affirmation cards, and you don't even have to purchase them. I'll drop a link below here as well. My really good friend makes coloring pages, which is another thing that you could totally do. But she also has a set of affirmation cards that you can download. There's lots of them on Pinterest and things like that. Using affirmation cards can, again, help us to kind of get out of the noise that's going on in our brain and step into something a little bit more positive. If you've got any personal development books that have been lingering on your shelf and haven't been cracked open in a while, now would be a really great time for you to break them open. I recently just went back to the book You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. It is awesome. It's funny. It'll make you feel like a badass. And it's totally applicable to all kinds of different people, no matter what you do for a living. So that one might be a really good one for you to grab on your Kindle, or pick it up on Amazon or something if they're still delivering. I'm not quite sure if they are. And then also, of course, we can use our essential oils to inspire more joy. So Elevation is our joyful blend. It's really, really happy. It's got lots of citrus oils in it. The one I wanted to chat with you about today is actually Citrus Bliss. This is our invigorating blend. It kind of smells like a creamsicle, or an orange Julia. So it's like got orange and vanilla in there. It's super, super yummy. And it's actually free if you are a brand new customer and you get started with doTERRA this month. So if you are wanting to try some Citrus Bliss and you are not yet a doTERRA customer, hit me up. I'd be happy to get you going. I hope you're finding these tips helpful. I'm really, really happy to do it. And tomorrow we're going to be talking about moving our body. So I will see you all then.